Day 15 of the harvest log and back at the grain store. So I'd have a quick little look around here as we've got a bit of a pause in changing fields. Currently on the milling wheat blend. Not a bad looking sample at all. Reasonable bushel weight. Nice dark colour, so lots of protein in it. The harvest lab on the combine is showing anywhere from 12.5 up to about 14% protein. So this is the milling wheat blend that we're cutting at the moment. So after weighing in and the weighbridge trailers back into here, we've got two of these pits side by side, on this side, on the other side there, and two trench conveyors take the grain from here underneath that back wall into C2, which is a cross conveyor. We're going to go up here, have a little look, and then up the next flight of stairs. Grain dryer, kerosene fired, bit redundant at the moment. Looking at the forecast, I don't think we'll even switch that on this year. I'm going to go under the ladder. So when the grain comes through, it's the intake pit there. We've got the two trench conveyors that we were looking at are there. C2 is that conveyor into this elevator here, E1. Which goes up to there, down this chute into the aspirator. So this is sucking air in through there. That takes a lot of the chaff, a lot of the small fines. They go up that chute there and across into the turbo clean fan, which is that one. So that's taking all the dust extraction that you can see out of the top there. Across the whole of the grain plant, and I have to say it's a pretty efficient system. So after it goes up E1, down through the aspirator, back in, it goes up one of the other elevators, in this case E2, which is up here in the nest, the one on the left. And from there it can go anywhere, either through to the cleaner or to the dryer or straight to store. And this is the intake pit here, and actually Will is just going to come in with another load. So from the pits through the plant, I don't think the lights are on here, it's actually pretty warm in here at the moment. Those are the big stores, and here comes the trailer. Another load into the plant, so that will then begin its journey. By the time it has been through the aspirator, various elevators, conveyors, it ends up in one of these bunkers here, in this case in this first one. So we've got some metal fronts that go in this top there, and then we stick some probes in here, as we can see just in the middle of the screen there. That's measuring the temperature. That then talks to the computer that works out the outdoor temperature, outdoor humidity, and then decides whether or not to switch the fans on or off depending on how it's set up, and that's how we clean and store the grain.